of what my platform was going to look like. Okay, this is it. I mean, it's not a great example, but if you look at this, you can see all the different components that it had. You can see, let me just put myself on the spotlight here. So you can see all the different components that it had. This is the entry point where you sign in, you're signing up. Once you are a member, you come here and you have access to all of this. This is what the platform that they were developing for me, right? That was the whole schematic that we put together, right? So we were ready to go. Market research done, got the whole blueprint done. We ready to go ahead and get them to develop. Now, what happened is that, and it was going to cost me $25,000, okay, for them to put this whole platform together, right? Now, I needed to give them about $10,000 just to get started. Well, I wasn't able to do that because I had took my a large chunk of money that I had. It was, really borderline. It wasn't my absolute last, but it was, a lot of it. And so I put it into an investment. That investment was supposed to be a quick turnaround, right? That quick turnaround did not happen. And because the quick turnaround did not happen, I was not able to get them going on developing the platform because I wasn't able to give them what was needed to get started, right? So, kind of disappointed about that because I really wanted to get this done. I was really excited about it. It had everything that I needed to have. It had all the different areas that I needed, the components that I needed. So I was really excited about getting started. So, the investment did not bring me the ROI in a timely manner. Okay. So eventually came, but it didn't come when it was supposed to come. And because all that time had gone by, I never really got this platform initiated as far as development is concerned. Now, while I was waiting, I ended up getting access to another platform. All right. And another platform, a fraction of the cost is actually, because you can subscribe to platforms that are already out there. I mean, a lot of you are already a part of Experientify. Okay, all of you are already members of the platform where we have all of our videos, all the portfolio training that we did, all of our portfolio videos there, you get access to them on Experientify. So all of you are already familiar with that. And there's hundreds of different education type platforms that you can get involved with, but I opted to have my own platform developed, which I was excited about because it had everything that I wanted customized for me. But then I found another platform that was really, really good while I was waiting for my money to come. I found another platform that had just about everything that I wanted it to do. So I went forward to begin to put the platform together. Now, what I'm going to share with you, so I have the platform done. I'm still working with, I'm actually working with a coach just coaching me on the layout and just coaching me on some things to kind of help me bring my vision together on this new education platform that I'm now working with, which has it's very, very close to being able to fulfill all that I wanted to have, right? Very, very close. Very, very few things that are not there, right? So I am working with someone now to make sure that I lay everything out correctly and that everything is going to be working smoothly and that, the whole thing. So I'm going to share it with you today, but it's not done. All right. And the actual rollout of when I'm going to roll it out to the community is probably going to be next week. But when I roll it out next week, it's only going to be a portion of it that will roll out. The second part of it is not going to roll out probably for another maybe 2 weeks. All right, to get that started. But what I want to do is I want to share with you what this platform is going to encompass, what's going to, what you're going to be involved in. All right. So let me just take some time to share my screen. I did a presentation so that I can explain to you what this is going to look like. All right. So let me just share with you. All right. If I said to you everything I wanted to say, I think I did. All right. So let me just go ahead. All right. Where is it? Here you go. right. All right. So this is the blockchain IQ ecosystem. All right. That is what this is being referred to as. And what I want to show you is what this ecosystem is for, how it's going to be laid out, what you're going to be able to get involved in, and what kind of collaboration we're going to have in this particular ecosystem. Now, again, this is a component and an example of what I've been working on throughout the years. Now, there are some differences of what there are some things that has evolved throughout the years, because in other words, 15 years ago, I was not dealing in crypto. So it did not have a crypto component to it years ago. But other parts of it, are definitely relevant, and we are going to be able to see all of that. So again, this is an evolution of what has been taking place over the years. So I'm glad to really be able to get this done, finally roll it out and bring this value to people. And it's even more valuable now because it's encompassing the whole, blockchain piece and cryptocurrency. All that's now a part of it. So I think this is even more timely now than it would have been, 5, 6, 10 years ago, right? It's even more timely now, but even now it's going to probably evolve more because that's how technology is. All right. So the first thing is this ecosystem that we're talking about, right? So it's going to have this ecosystem is going to have a component that's called the Big Tribe community. Okay, so now the Big Tribe community is primarily what we have now. We have that going on right now in the Real Big Tribe Telegram group, right? We have that now also in the Blockchain IQ leadership group. So there's some stuff going on there. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically, those areas are not going to go away, but most or all of our collaboration is going to be going on within the platform, the ecosystem platform, right? So that's where the Big Tribe community is going to be moving over to the platform, which is where we're going to be able to collaborate there. Okay, and I'm going to talk more about the details of that in a moment. But another component that is going to have is a money-making opportunities. So we're going to have one area where there's going to be money-making opportunities. Okay, now I'm saying opportunities plural. Okay, so it's going to be multiple. And as I've explained to you already, when I was putting together these platforms that never launched, it was always because it was built around what that platform, what those opportunities were doing, right? I always built it around opportunities. And by the way, I forgot to mention to you that Mob went down. And that's the reason why my platform never launched. It was because Mob all of a sudden, just one day, you couldn't log in. The platform just totally went down because, the SEC shut that platform down. And that happened multiple times, which is the reason why my system and my platform never got off the ground, is because I always built it around a different platform that I had no control over. And then when they eventually went away, there went my opportunity because it was hinging upon that. Okay, so I learned a lot of lessons. I got smarter, doing things a little bit different now. And so I think what I'm doing now is going to be a lot more sustainable and is not going to be predicated upon any opportunity. However, I still want to be able to offer opportunities for the same reasons that I've mentioned. Okay, that I want people to be able to make money while they're learning as well, and to be able to build capital for their business, because that's where I'm going to bring the value, is helping you build that business, taking your passion and into a money-making idea and be able to monetize your passion, monetize your gift by putting it into a business and making you exercise your area of entrepreneurship. Okay, so that's what we're going to do now. We're still going to follow through with that concept. So now we're going to have money-making opportunities, plural. None of these opportunities is predicated on the ecosystem. The ecosystem can still survive without it, but I want to allow you to have ways of making money. We're going to talk about that. And there's going to be the Blockchain IQ membership program. Okay, so there's the community, and then there's the membership program. The membership program is primarily going to be bringing you all the education. That's where the education is going to come in at. All right. And we're going to talk more about that in just a moment as well. And in the fourth section is going to be an area of expression of gratitude. I've always wanted to do this, and the Lord has put it on my heart to do this. I've been wanting to do it before now, but didn't find it. I wanted to make sure that when I did it and where I did it was going to be consistent and continuous. It was going to be structural. It was going to be intentional and purposeful. I think it's very, very important for us to have gratitude in our hearts. And I just want to be able to develop a platform and a place where we will be able to do this together as a community and as a tribe. And I think that most or all of us, have, convictions, and we have a higher power, and we subject ourselves to a higher power, where we know that gratitude is the thing that brings forth manifestation of things in your life. Okay, if you don't have gratitude, I don't care what you think about, it's not going to come to you if you're not going to be grateful for what you already had been blessed with. Okay, so having this expression of attitude, we're going to have that in our ecosystem as well. So let's go ahead and talk about each one of those individually. All right. So again, I mentioned to you that we're going to have the Big Tribe community. This is going to be a place where we're going to be able to connect and collaborate with each other as tribe members. Okay. We're going to be able to learn more about one another. Okay, because to me, I don't know if you look up what the word tribe means, this is a place where people, are like family. And, we know one another, we support one another and assist one another in things that we're doing. So I want this to be that kind of community. I don't want it just to be a community where, okay, you belong to a Telegram group and, you just sitting back like a fly on the wall and you just watching what's going on. You don't participate. You don't get involved. You're not doing anything. You're just kind of sitting back there because you just want to know what's going on, right? I don't want this to be that kind of community. I want this to be a collaborative community where we are doing something, where we are assisting one another, where we're moving forward, because I think that we all have that desire, and we all have that desire to help each other succeed. So here's going to be a place where we're going to be able to collaborate to do exactly that. All right. So it's not going to just be, okay, I have a problem over here. Who can help me with this problem? It's going to be a real collaboration. We're going to really be able to support each other and exercise the power of community, because there is power in a community. So we're going to be able to have a place where we can exercise that. All right. So in the same space, we're going to be posting news and on relevant topics. Okay. So our relevant topics is going to be around blockchain, cryptocurrency. All right. It's going to be around, businesses. What is the government doing with businesses? What's happening here? I don't want it to be, it's not going to be a political thing at all whatsoever, but I want to be, the governmental things, in different countries, particularly in the US, they govern what we can and cannot do in this blockchain space, right? This cryptocurrency space. So being able to get the topics and find out what's going on in the news, around our area of blockchain and crypto space, in this space. It's good to be updated on that. So this is going to be a place where we're going to be able to receive that information and stay on top of things, what's happening with one particular coin or another, what's Bitcoin doing, just relevant things that we're going to be needing to stay updated on. We're going to be able to stay updated on those types of things. We're going to be learning about new opportunities. If you aren't already involved in an opportunity, an opportunity that we're already embarking upon, it may be new to you. You can learn about that opportunity in that space, and just kind of help each other understand what's going on with a new opportunity. Okay. We're going to be able to enter into challenges and win prizes and badges, okay, so that you can be able to use in different areas of the ecosystem, okay? Or you may be able to get a couple of dollars that you can use in the trading platform, or just different things like that. This is kind of what we've been doing already, particularly when Gobi was involved. He likes to facilitate that a lot, and and I do as well. So we're going to continue with that as well. We're going to be able to have different challenges where you're going to be able to win things, and just kind of be acknowledged for your successes and things of that nature, So that's going to be something that's going to be fun for us to do as well, and a whole lot more that we're going to be able to get involved with and do in this space. So I'm just excited about just this alone, okay? Just to be able to have a place that's going to be a sacred place of our own, that we're going to be able to collaborate and really help each other, assist each other, and use and exercise the power of community. All right, so now, the safe money-making opportunities. Let's underline safe, okay? The safe money-making opportunities. As you know, I am so gun shy about bringing opportunities to you. I really, really am, because I've talked about one, and then the next day or two I will pull it back and say, oh no, we're not going to do it. And like I did with BitHarvest, because I was just gun shy about doing that. As soon as I started, after my due diligence of that platform, and then I started, hearing some things about it, and it's like, oh, I'm pulling back, and I'm like, you know what? It's out there, and it's even today, it's still going, and people are really making a lot of money from it, and it's really being, successful at this time, so, and I'm glad about that. But I just did not want to have my name and face on it as the endorser. Okay. But at the same time, it's something that people are doing. People in our community are still participating in that. And I'm glad that they're having some success around it, but I just have not endorsed it. And it's just, it may be something that we can even later on add as one of our money-making opportunities. I don't know, but, that's just to give you an example of, how gun shy I am about bringing opportunities, because we've had so many of them that have failed. And I just really don't like bringing failed opportunities. I don't want to have our community being taken advantage of anymore, losing money. I want us to win. That's all I really want us to do, is just win, right? And so so again, the opportunities that I'm looking at, we have a couple of them already that we're doing. Double Vision on the NADEX platform is one of them. I want them to be safe, sustainable opportunities of which you're able to participate in, and mostly with low entry points. Okay, I don't want any high ticket items that's going to cost you $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 to get involved. Low entry points, $100, $200, something like that. $300. Even that is like, starting to get up there. But I want them to stay low. That's really going to be one of the requirements for any opportunity that I consider, is that it's going to have a low entry point, and the turnaround on actually making money is going to have to be good and expedient as well. I don't want to, like I brought in Miracle Cash. Miracle Cash, great platform. I still believe in that platform. That is going to be one of the opportunities in our ecosystem because we are in it. But I thought that we would be able to make money from that a lot quicker than now. You still can by selling their products and getting a commission, so you can make money that way, but we're not in it to sell products for a commission. We're into it to have the products deliver on making money for us, because that's the reason why we got it. So I believe that's still forthcoming. As I'm looking at that, I think it's going to be happening, but I was hoping that it would happen way before now. So those are the kinds of things that I keep in my mind as I'm bringing different opportunities to our community. And also, in this platforms, as we're looking at this, people are going to be able to receive the proper leadership and guidance in getting started in these platforms. I don't want these platforms to be something that's going to be out there that, someone has referred to me and I'm putting it out there, and, that's just it. Everybody's left to fend for themselves. Okay. I don't want that. So let me just take this opportunity to right now say to any of you that want to bring me an opportunity, okay, if you're going to bring me an opportunity and you are my upline in that opportunity, you need to be prepared to come into the community and provide leadership and guidance on an ongoing basis with that opportunity, and providing that kind of service and leadership to the community. If I'm bringing my community to you and you are my upline, then you need to provide that service. It's not going to be, oh, Tam, this is a wonderful opportunity. Here it is. Give this to your community because we know that you're a leader and you got a community already. Bring your community. And then I do that. And then I am left to, provide the leadership and guidance, provide all the updates, and provide all the information that's required, because I don't think it's fair to bring someone to an opportunity if you're not going to provide that type of leadership and guidance for that opportunity. And I obviously am not going to be in a position to do that with every opportunity that's brought to me. Now, if I am bringing the community an opportunity, right? And I am the upline, it's like, I'm the one that's bringing it to the community, then, what I would do in that case is that I would assign a moderator or a facilitator to provide that leadership and guidance to everyone. All right. But if you're bringing me the opportunity and you are my upline, then you're going to be the facilitator of it. But if I bring it to the community, I am responsible for facilitating the guidance and leadership, But of course, I don't have the time space to do that. So I would designate someone else to be able to do that. And we're going to talk more about that later. So remind me to give you some more details around that, and how that's going to work later on, because we're going to talk about that. All right. The other thing is going to happen is that you're going to be staying informed about the opportunity. All right. And the collaboration with other participants, other participating members of that opportunity in a sacred space. Okay. Because right now we have so many opportunities that we're talking about and dealing with as a community, but it gets a little bit convoluted when we're trying to talk about different opportunities in the Telegram group. Okay. Because you got some people that's participating in it, some people that are not, some people that don't care, and so all that is happening in that one space. Well, on our blockchain ecosystem, we're going to have different spaces where we're going to be able to collaborate about that one opportunity, okay, where everybody in that space is participating and they're receiving relevant information, leadership, and guidance on that opportunity. All right. So everybody in that space has an interest. Whereas being in a Telegram group where everybody is there, it's a mixture of who's participating in what, who's interested in what. With our new ecosystem platform, you're going to have one space where you're going to be able to just talk about just that one opportunity. All right. And you're going to be able to receive everything that you need to be successful. That includes, helping you build. If that's required, if it's a requirement for you to build, you're going to have the space, where that leadership and guidance is going to help you be able to build as well. All right. So that's going to be our safe money-making opportunities. And then the Blockchain IQ membership that I mentioned. Okay, so our Blockchain IQ membership program is going to be, let me just mention this as well. Our Blockchain IQ membership program, just back up and say it this way. Everything that I've talked about as far as the blockchain ecosystem so far is going to be free and at no cost. Okay, that's our community. That's what we do. You're going to collaborate. We're going to have access to the money-making opportunities. All that is going to be at no cost. Even the sacred space, the place of expression, for gratitude. All that is going to be a part of the free section of the Blockchain IQ ecosystem. All right. Now, the Blockchain IQ membership program, there will be a cost factor to this component. All right. So let me just, again, we're still putting all this together. I don't have an idea of what the cost is going to be at this point because I'm working it out so that everyone that is a part of our existing tribe is going to, become a participant for a nominal cost. Very nominal to what it will eventually cost. So when this is eventually rolled out, okay, and launched, there's going to be an introductory pricing that is going to be for the pioneers. Okay, so all of my existing community is going to obviously be able to be involved for a fraction of what it will eventually cost. Okay, you're going to also, so it's going to be a promotional piece. The cost, I can tell you that the cost is going to be annual. It's not going to be a monthly cost. It's going to be an annual fee for it. Okay. And there are several different levels of it. Okay. Now, if I mentioned we have a free component, and I've mentioned to you about the free component as well. And then it's going to have 3 additional levels to it. Okay. So the next level of it is going to be IQ, digital IQ. That's going to be the next level. Okay. You got the free level, and then it's going to be the next level, which is going to be the digital IQ. That's what that level is going to be called. And in that particular space is where you're going to be able to learn everything that you need to know about the digital space, including about Web3, the blockchain, cryptocurrency, DeFi, AI, trading, intro to trading at least, and just a whole lot more about the digital space. So in other words, anyone that is coming to this platform that doesn't know anything about this space is going to be able to come here and learn it right from the very start. Okay, so, and, I feel a very big need for this because you all know, and I've said this many, many times throughout the years, and particularly in recent days, about how important it is for people to understand and learn this space, and I feel compelled to have a platform to facilitate the learning of the blockchain and cryptocurrency space, because it is becoming more and more of the fabric of our society. And there's no way we're going to be able to get around it. Just like the internet, came along years ago. Now everyone and their mother, I don't care who you are affected and, pulled in by the internet in one way or another. Okay, we got the Internet of Things. We got our smartphones. Everybody is, I could say on the planet, because I know it's not true that everybody on the planet has access to the internet, but everybody on the planet, because some third world countries maybe, or underdeveloped countries, maybe they don't have it, or maybe they don't have access to it as prevalently, but eventually they will, and everybody will have access and will be affected by the internet, and the blockchain and so on and so forth. It's like we just are not going to be able to get away from it. So I feel compelled to kind of help facilitate the knowledge and making people understand this space that is going to so affect their lives. Okay. As you know, every time I go out, or if somebody comes through my door, a stranger, or if I'm in a supermarket or wherever I am, if someone engages in a conversation with me, I don't care how brief the conversation is, more than likely I'm going to ask them, what do they know about cryptocurrency? Have you ever even heard of blockchain? And I'm telling you, and this is not exaggerating, at least 95% of the time, people have no clue. They never even heard of the word blockchain. Okay, never even heard of the word Bitcoin, never even heard of the word cryptocurrency. It's just so many people that just don't know. And it just kind of grips me in my heart when I come across those people that don't know anything. And I'm always wishing that I can hand them a card and say, go to this site, because you need to understand this. You need to know how important it is, and go here. And here's where you can begin to start learning and understanding about this about this space. And this here is going to be the place for them to go and do that. All right. And so I'm really happy to be able to now get this going, because this is so very much needed. So that's what this space is going to be. Everything digital is going to be on this level. This level itself is going to have a fee, annual fee, to participate in this level. Again, for my tribe community, it's going to be a very nominal fee, because you're already here, you're already in my space, you're already in my heart, you're already in my head, and you are the one that helped me bring this together. It's for you as well, to be able to go back and learn some things about it. Even though you may be proficient and knowledgeable already, you already have an interest in this space, you can still probably go back and look and dabble in what the space is going to contain, and still begin to learn something, or either enhance your existing learning that you already have. All right. So this is a space for that. And that's going to be a one annual fee for that. The next level is going to be called Entrepreneur IQ. All right. This is going to be the space where you're going to be able to, take your passion, if you have a desire for a business, if you have a passion for something, and even if you don't, just by being in this space right here, you need to understand the entrepreneur side of it, even if it's just for the tax implications. Okay, so maybe you don't really have a big desire to have a business, or to monetize your passion in the crypto space. You still need to be here to understand what's going on. Okay. I know a lot of people do have a passion to be able to take, and monetize your desires. Okay. Monetize your gift that the Lord has given you. Okay. The Lord has given us all a gift, right? And we all have a right to monetize that gift. Even though the gift is not for you, it's for the world. It doesn't mean that you can't make money from it. It doesn't mean that you can't make money from it. And that if you don't make money from it, or if you're not exercising your gift, that means that you are burying it, right? And you know what the Lord says about people that bury their gifts, right? And that is a no-no. He put the gifts out there for mankind. It's not for you. So you can't bury it. So here's going to be a space to help you facilitate and bring that gift into fruition and share it with the world and make money from it at the same time. So you're going to be doing business development, setting up business, marketing your business, how do you do a bookmark your business, setting up taxes and understanding the taxes around your business, and how to benefit from using your business to leverage your tax implications. All that's going to be happening in this space. How to set up offshore banking. Okay, we need to understand that as well, because we need to be able to start doing what the wealthy people are doing. This is what they do. They have offshore banking, things like that that's taking place. Okay, so we need to understand that being able to set up a business account in Dubai, set it up in Mexico, set it up in, Costa Rica or wherever you desire, setting up some offshore banking someplace else so that you can have a tax shelter because you have the ability to make a lot of money in the crypto space. So you need to be able to try to keep as much of it as you possibly can. So we'll be talking about real estate, different passive income that you can have from your business and from the money that you're going to be making in the crypto space. How are you going to be able to have different passive opportunities in this business, right? We're going to be talking about credit repair. Some people may need credit repair or even understanding how important it is for you to have good credit. Okay, we're going to be talking about that. Mindset, leadership training, and a whole lot more is going to come out of this space. These two descriptions here are just a very, very small portion of what we're going to be learning. I'm just putting this little bit of blurb here just to kind of give you an idea of what's coming. Of course, there's a whole lot more that's going to be coming along with that. But this is just to kind of give you an idea, a little glimpse of, what we're going to be looking forward to. All right. So this too will have a fee for it. All right. And the way this is going to work is that, and the fee for this level is also going to be an annual fee. All right. And again, I don't know what that's going to be. I'm still working that out. But the way it's going to work, I am sure about this, is that you have to purchase the digital IQ before you can purchase the entrepreneur IQ. All right. And there's going to be a discount for purchasing both of them. Okay, so you can purchase the digital IQ, and then you can say, oh, I think I want to get to the entrepreneur IQ later, so I may purchase it later. And you can do that as well. Or rather, you can decide to, let me go ahead and get the discount for a 2-for-1. All right, so it's going to be one price for the digital IQ, one price for the entrepreneur IQ, both of them annual. And they're going to have separate prices. You cannot purchase the entrepreneur IQ without purchasing the digital IQ. All right. But there's going to be a discount for purchasing both of them. And again, for my Big Tribe community, it's going to be heavily discounted as we get things rolling and get more established. The price difference of where it's going to end up being is going to be pretty hefty. Okay, because I believe that the value that we're going to be bringing to this ecosystem is going to be worth the price tag that I'm going to put on it. And it's not going to be a small price tag, but the community is going to be able to get it for a very, very nominal fee. Now, along with that, there's going to be IQ partners. This is going to be coaching and mentorship. And I'm bringing this up last because this is going to be a different pricing structure, because this is going to be more of a one-on-one and more of a kind of, handheld coaching and guidance. You're going to still belong to a group of partners, that's going to be my mastermind partners, but this is going to be a different pricing structure because of the level of value that is going to be bought on this level. And also because of the one-on-one that's going to be bought here, this is going to be a different pricing structure. Okay. So what's going to happen here is that once we get finished putting your business together, we're going to give you guidance on how to launch that business, how to monetize that business, how to access special resources and other money-making opportunities that's not going to be in the other section. Okay, these are going to be bigger opportunities, probably more higher ticket item opportunities that you're going to be able to get involved in, and a whole bunch of more things that you're going to be able to get involved in. We're going to have retreats, that we're going to be able to participate in as IQ partners. We're going to probably, have travel and off-site meetings, that we're going to be able to do to get together, more conference type things that we're going to be able to get together. That's going to be happening all on the IQ partners level. Okay. It's going to be more exclusive. Okay. And more of a mastermind alliance that we're going to be bringing to this level. Okay. And this is going to be a different price structure to it. Let me back up a little bit and talk about the digital IQ and the entrepreneur IQ. That is also going to have an affiliate side to it. So when you purchase that digital IQ and the entrepreneur IQ, you are going to get a 10% commission for any referrals that you have. Okay. It's only going to be a one-level referral. I was trying to make it and thinking about making it a 2 or 3 level affiliate side. I do know if I begin to go beyond 3, then it becomes more of a multi-level marketing, network marketing type endeavor. And that's not what this is. I just want to be able to reward people for referring. Okay. So, so far it's not as complex to do 1 level affiliate. Okay. I may eventually bring in a second and or 3rd level. I don't know. But right now it's real simple and it brings less confusion to just have the 1 level. So I'm going to bring in the 1 level where you get 10%, and you're only going to get 10% from each individual 1 time. So in other words, if someone purchases the Digital IQ, and they say that they're going to purchase the Entrepreneur IQ later, and you referred them, you're only going to get the 10% commission on the Digital IQ. When they come back and they purchase the Entrepreneur IQ later, you will not get a commission on that. Again, this is for the sake of simplicity. It's a whole lot involved with setting it all up. And that's the main reason, okay? Because I want to be able to get this out there without having it being delayed because of complexities, all right? So it's really simple to just do it in this fashion. It may change later on as we continue to grow and evolve, but for starters, it's just going to be on 1 level, and you're only going to get a 10% commission from that one individual's initial purchase, okay? Now, if that same individual that you refer, they decide, well, you know what, I'm going to get the 2 for 1. Okay, they get the 2 for 1, then you're going to get the commission on whatever their purchase is, whether it's the Digital IQ or the 2 for 1. All right, you're going to get the 10%. So you could refer people and end up having your referral bonuses pay for your very own position in this membership program just by referring it, right? So that's going to be offered up as well. So that's basically a synopsis of what the Blockchain IQ membership platform is going to look like. And let me just also say it's going to encompass videos, so it's going to be evergreen videos that you can go back and look at and learn at your own pace. And it's also going to be live. Okay, I have already some, and I'm looking for more experts that I'm bringing to these trainings. Like I said, this is high value. It's not going to be just fly by night, Tammy doing all the training. Tammy's going to show you this, Tammy show you that. I don't know everything. I know a lot about some things. I know a lot about a lot of things, but I don't know everything. And but one thing I do know how to do is to solicit my resources and my connections and to bring them on to be able to bring you expert value and expert information on these areas. Okay, so we will have someone that is an expert on taxes that's going to bring you information about taxes. There's someone that is an expert on credit repair that's going to bring you information on credit repair and how to repair your credit. Okay, so experts is going to be brought on board. This is not going to just be me doing the training. It's going to be evergreen videos that you can look at your own pace, as well as live training events that we're going to be bringing to this as well, so that you can get high quality, top-notch, valuable information that's going to be brought to you. This is not going to be, like I said, I've been working on this for a long time, okay? And I'm not working on this for a long time to bring you junk. This is going to be high quality stuff. I'm not looking to build this where I need to have, 5,000 people in the community. I don't really care about all of that. I'm just looking to be able to bring this value to those that need it and have a place that I can refer people as I am meeting them in my goings on in life to be able to bring them information, even including my own family. My own family is also going to be a part of this because they too need to understand this system. And so here's a place that they can come learn and understand it. And they're going to have access to those as well. And one last thing, also on the entrepreneur partnership side, that is also going to be a resource place where you're going to have access to ebooks and audiobooks. It's going to also be a resource place that's going to be available to you if you happen to purchase on that level. So again, a lot of good stuff that I'm looking to bring. And as ideas continue to flow, ideas continue to come from you and others, we will incorporate them as needed and necessary in our platform. So I'm excited about being able to eventually bring all this to you. All right. Now, the expressions of gratitude. Again, I think that this is necessary. I incorporate this in my life. I'm not trying to impose anything on anyone. It's not necessary for me to be able to do that. I believe a lot of us have a similar um, um, persuasions. I don't even want to call them religious, because religion to me is I get up every morning and I religiously brush my teeth. Okay. I religiously take a bath. I religiously do certain things, but I don't like to call my walk religion. It's more of a relationship that I have with my higher power. And I believe all of us have a relationship of some kind with a higher power. So I want to be able to provide a platform and a space where we can express how blessed we are and be able to express gratitude and go to the source and express our expression of gratitude. So this is going to be what that space is going to be like. All right. And this will be a time and place to express gratitude, for us to be able to do praise and worship during this time. We're going to be taking prayer requests, okay, at this time, because I think we need to pray for one another. All right, that's going to be important for us to do that. Be able to lift each other up in prayer. Now, I don't ask everyone to pray for me, okay, because I don't know who everyone is praying to. Okay, so I don't want everybody praying, I don't know who you worship. I think people in my tribe, is good. They're good. But, outside of that, when people offer to pray for me, you don't outright to them say no, but, I want to be selective, and I'm kind of, it's not just okay, because I don't, who are you praying to? If I don't know you, I probably don't know who you're praying to. So I probably don't want you to pray for me if I don't know you. So here's going to be a place that we're going to be able to be safe in asking people to pray for us, because we know that we are going to be having effective prayers going forward. So here's going to be a place for us to be able to do that. A place of testimonials where you're going to be able to share. We are overcomers by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimonies. Okay, so testimonies have its effect as well. So here's going to be able to be a place where we can just kind of say, look, this happened and this happened, and we put a prayer out for this, and as a result of prayer, this happened. It's going to be a place to be able to do that as well. Uplift and encourage each other on a daily basis. Okay, because there's going to be a separate place for all this to take place in. And if you don't want to be involved in it, you don't have to be. Okay, if this is not for you, you don't even have to be in this group. Okay, you don't have to be, but there's going to be a place for us to uplift each other. Like on a daily basis, I have several people that are sending me daily prayers. They're sending me daily words of encouragement every single day. And I appreciate them and I love them, and I do read them. Even if I don't read them, right at the time that they're delivered, I do end up reading them, and they're all very encouraging and they're all very uplifting. Well, here's going to be a place where we're going to be able to do that for our entire community, and that's going to be really awesome and very encouraging. Okay. Every other week, we're going to have an hour of gratitude session. Okay. It's just going to be 1 hour. It's not going to be, it's going to start. I'm not really sure what time it's going to start. It's going to be somewhere starting between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern time. I do know it's going to be within that window of time. Okay. It's going to be 1 hour. It's going to start on time. It is going to end on time, 1 hour every other week. And it's going to be laid out more like, let's say, so it's going to be more of a music base. You can really, it's not going to be so much collaborative. It's going to be more music based, where we're going to be able to do praise and worship through music. But while that is happening during that hour, you're going to be able to post in the chat the things that you're grateful for, any prayer requests that you have, any testimonials that you have in there, or answer to prayer and things of that nature. You're going to be able to, that's where the collaboration is going to take place, in the chat during that hour. After that hour is up, that chat is going to be printed out and is going to be given to, I'll take it and I'm going to give it to a few other people, and I've already spoken to them, and they're going to be prayed over. Okay, so you're not going to be putting prayer requests in there for nothing. They're going to actually literally be prayed over. Okay, so that's what you're going to have to do, be happening during that hour. So this hour is not going to be a place for live testimonial, because if we did that, then we are more than likely going to go over an hour. Okay, so it's not going to be a time where you're going to be able to come on and just give testimony and stuff like that. It's not going to be a lot of talking going on. It's going to be more of, centering in and connecting by way of gratitude, praise, and worship. That's mainly what it's going to be about. Okay, at the very beginning, to start it off, we're going to start it off with prayer, and we're going to start it off with words of encouragement. Then we'll go into the praise and worship for an hour, and then we'll end it in the same way. And then throughout that hour, you can just, be in your closet, be in your sacred space, in your own home, or whatever you're doing, and you can just kind of enjoy that hour of, time that we're going to spend, with our Lord during that time. That's primarily all that I've been wanting to do. It doesn't need to be more than that, but it's going to be our time as a tribe where we're going to designate every other week time to be able to express our gratitude, praise, and worship. All right. So now, how about a little sneak preview of what the platform looks like? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to get a sneak preview of what this platform looks like. If you don't put a 1 in the chat, I am not going to show you, because you're expressing to me your interest or non-interest, in what I've shared so far. So if you are interested in seeing what this is going to look like, please let me know by putting a 1 in the chat. Awesome. Lots of people are looking to see what this is about. Awesome, awesome. Yay. Wow, who's this? Okay. Okay, so I don't know which Trisha Booker is the one that's causing the chaos here, but I'm going to go ahead and remove them. Too bad that you can't stay, whoever you are. I know you're probably the people that you don't have to ruin, you don't have to mess up the chat like that. You can make your point. You don't have to mess up the chat. Let me go ahead and remove this person. So I think this person that's here that has infiltrated our room is just really, really upset because they're broke. They're not making any money. They don't have anything else to do with their lives. So they want to come and do things like this and be disruptive, but they're not going to stop what we're doing, because we're doing things that are wonderful, that are impactful, that's going to change lives. And it's too bad that you have to come in and present yourself in this disruptive manner as opposed to benefiting from what's being provided. That's really bad. It's really sad. You know who you are. I know who you are, but it's really sad that this is what you can find to be beneficial in your time. It's really a shame, that has to happen. But thank you for removing them.
Hey, Tammy.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's that person, Weeks, Wendy Weeks.
What was Patricia Booker? Wendy is my co-host, so
Well,
it's not her.
oh, okay, because they tend to do
It's
that.
Trisha Booker. We have a real Trisha Booker, and then someone
Yeah.
with her name as well. So,
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's okay. I'm trying to locate her.
yeah. Well, we removed one. I think the other Trisha Booker.
I've removed Trisha Booker. There's another Edwin. What's this one?
Trisha, can you reveal yourself if this is the real you? Trisha?
Show your face, Trisha.
Or say something.
Okay. Hi, it's me, Trisha. It's Trisha Booker.
Okay.
Okay.
Here I am.
Someone's trying to impersonate you.
I know. Yeah. I'm like, no, don't do that to me. Love you, Tammy. Thank you.
Love you too. So I'm familiar with who you are, so I knew it was somebody impersonating you. So
I had removed someone who came in as 888 earlier, and I asked them to reveal themselves, and I removed them. So I don't know if that person came back in like that.
Okay, yeah. So Cassandra, so wait a minute.
There
There's
is
Cassandra. Okay.
Edwin Wilson.
Edwin's cool.
Hey, hi everyone. It's Cassandra's birthday, so I'm over here celebrating.
Oh, okay. That's why you're over there.
Well, hey, she is my wife now.
Okay.
Is that why you're under her name?
Yeah.
Now,
So
Well,
okay, now it's under Edwin Wilson. The same thing.
That's one.
Yeah. So the person keeps coming back and using other people's names.
Edwin.
Okay.
Speak
Yeah.
up, Edwin. Oh man, they're just coming in other people. Edwin, now Edwin's a part of our community as well.
Crypto Future says that the Zoom has been hijacked.
Okay, so let me
I had this happen on another call, Tammy. They literally just take over everybody's profile. They'll start turning on their cameras with videos, and
take
they'll
over the
chat.
profile. They take over
They
their
literally, yeah, it happened on a what's that crypto platform that we were doing, the arbitrage one?
Robex.
Yeah, it happened on a Robex call. The only way to stop it was to turn off the chat and turn off the ability for all cameras.
Yeah, I want to
But yeah, that the call's been infiltrated. Basically, these people aren't writing these messages. I believe that it's either a bot or somebody's taking
no,
over.
it's like I know you know, when we know who they are. I know that one particular individual, they come to they come to get attention. They don't have anything else to do. It's like really a shame that this is what they choose to do with their time, because there's so much value in the space, and they're so small-minded that they think that everything that people are doing in this space is illegitimate and fraudulent. And, you know, it's really a shame and a loss for them, because we're going to proceed on. They can't stop us. And these little things right here are not stopping us either. We're going to continue to make money, and they're going to be sitting out here doing stupid things like this, you know. So, but it's okay. Did we remove Edwin? Edwin, the real Edwin is here, right?
I'm
Yes.
still here.
Oh, there he is.
removed
Okay. Yeah, I
another
know
Edwin.
Edwin as well. So
There was another Edwin. I've removed that one because you put on your camera.
I'm in the process of deleting the message.
okay. All right.
Okay.
All right, this is cool. So that's going to be the wonderful thing about
Okay.
praying for their souls.
Yes, Sean, they do. They need spiritual help.
Yes.
Wow.
All right. So it's, some other things that I was going to share that I'm not going to share here because of that. But
Right.
you know, I'm still going to go ahead and show you our platform. You know, I'm going to give you a glimpse of that. And I want to share some other wonderful things about our platform later on. I'm just trying to get this stupid stuff off the chat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. It's there so many times.
Yeah, it's like they broke and they mad. That's what this is all about. They broke and they mad and they blaming it on us. They want to blame it on us because we out here taking advantage of this wonderful space and making money, and they're just mad. So they want to call everything a scam. All right, cool. All right, so let me just go ahead and show this platform. And so I want to keep the chat open, because if they want to continue to chat, then we can identify them and make sure we remove them. I did lock the room, so anyone else that's trying to come in is not going to be able to come in because the room is locked. But you know, if the little gremlins want to go ahead and and chat, go ahead and do that. That way we can be easier for us to kick you out. All right, so let me just go ahead and show this, this platform. Now, the platform I'm showing you again, it's just giving you an idea of the look and feel. The education piece of it is not there yet. We're still in development of that. The section is there, but it's not there yet. So it's all, this is just to kind of give you an idea of what the look and feel is going to be like. All right. That's really all this is going to be. Where's that? Where is it? It's right here. All right. So this is our platform right here. This is the Blockchain IQ ecosystem. So when you log in and become a member of the ecosystem, you are going to have an area. Now, this is a login of one of the accounts that is now a member. Okay, this is an account that I made up, and I actually use this account as my assistant because when I'm in it from an administrative perspective, I can't see what the member sees. So I created this account so that I can log into this account and use it as my assistant so that I can go in and collaborate as a member and see how everything looks. Okay, this member is called Evelyn Butler, and you may want to know who Evelyn Butler is. It's just a made up, well, it's not made up. It has some significance to it because Evelyn is my middle name and Butler is one of my maiden names, okay? And the person that's in this picture profile is actually a picture of my mother, all right? So there is a significance of Evelyn Butler right there. So if you see Evelyn Butler, you know that this is my assistant, all right? All right, so again, as you come in as a member, you're gonna have this welcome area where you're gonna be able to do certain things, okay? You can introduce yourself, you can adjust your notifications, you're gonna have the ability to download the app. That's the good thing about this as well. This is an actual app. You can use this on your phone. You can log in on your phone anyway, but you can actually use it as an app. Will restructure itself on that particular device, which is a good thing. Okay, and the ability to invite others to the network. You're gonna be able to do that, but not by way of a link. Okay, one of the ways that we're gonna be able to keep this place sacred and safe is to have a different invitation method in terms of how we bring people on board. Okay, we're not going to just let everybody have a link and just go put a link out there for everybody to come. There's going to be a verification process to be able to go through to be able to bring people in to become a member of our community. All right. Now, the reason why I like this so much is because our membership space is set up, let me get rid of that, is set up like Facebook. All right. So you are going to be able to this way. Okay, you are going. So the way to get to this welcome list is by this little area over here. Click these arrows, and you can expand it inward and outward to get to the welcome, getting started area. All right. So all these little bubbles that you see on the page right here, they would all be members. So we're going to all show up in here as members in this space. So this is the main account right here. I'm going to eventually add my profile here. I should have done that already, but that's me. And then you'll find here other people. See, all these will be different people. All these little circles will be different people. So as you become a member, you're going to be on here and you're going to show up on the members page like this. And it's going to sometimes segment you out as top members, members that are near you, new members. It segments you out that way. Again, this is going to be a place for us to be able to collaborate and really get to know who each other are. There's going to be different banners that you'll win for doing the most collaboration, the most posting and things of that nature. You'll win badges for that. And you're going to be completing a profile. By you completing that profile, and hopefully you will all complete it because it's going to require you to put in, information about your location and stuff like that so that you can collaborate to see who's near me and, how close are you to me and what do we have in common about this and what do we have in common about that. So when you complete your personal profile, the system kind of brings those types of people together so you can have a better collaboration because you know that you're interested in the same things, or you may live nearby, or you're in the same country and stuff like that. So that's a part of the collaboration here. So they call that people power to be able to come here and have this type of collaboration. And the feed that we have in this area is like Facebook. So it's like a Facebook feed. Okay, you can actually do in fact, the look and feel is just like Facebook. All right. You have a feed in there. People can, like your posts. You can make your posts, so just look at Facebook and how the feed is laid out there. That's what this is going to look like. It's the same exact way. So you'll be able to see the members there. So what you'll see here is the home of Big Tribe. Okay. This is the area right here where you're going to be able to come in and see the feeds. All right. So you can see here, I did a welcome post. And then there's actually, if I bring this down, there's a welcome area. The welcome area just basically kind of describes what you're going to come here and see. View this space. You can come here. So here's where you can see the welcome area. You'll have access to all this. Here you can get information about the space, about the platform and all that stuff. And then when you want to go in and actually make a post, you can see that I have made a post here. Here, and the Big IQ connection. Okay. This is my member. Where's my post? Oh, okay. So I, as a member under Evelyn Butler, I didn't give myself access to this area. And again, that's another way that we're going to be using this, is that when you become a part of this network or this ecosystem, you still have to get access to certain areas. You don't automatically get access to everything. So before I came on the call, I failed to give this my assistant access to the feeds. So I can't show you the feeds that's already there, but it's basically laid out just like Facebook. All right. So if I go to feed here. Okay. All right, so all that stuff has to be worked out. This is I can go in as admin and probably show you exactly how that works, but this is just a member here. All right, so that's what this is going to look like. And then you have the Opportunity Center. So here is where we're going to have all of the opportunities that you're going to be able to get involved in. Now I'm going to show you what opportunities we're looking at so far. We may it's going to let me explore that. So the opportunities that we have here so far, we have NADEX, Sendit Academy, Cryptex, Miracle Cash, and then there's other opportunities that I'm looking at and exploring that's going to be added to this list. We all know that we're working with Miracle Cash and more. Most of us are already involved in that. Cryptex is another one that I am looking at, and we're going to be having that as one of our opportunities as well. Sendit Academy, which is really Sendit. We're going to be bringing that on to the community, and NADEX Trading is another one that we're working on as a community, and there's going to be others that's going to be listed here. Now, the way this works is that if you have decided that you want to participate in any one of these, you are only going to be a member of those that you have, or you're actually a paid member of. Okay, so you can't become a part of this group if you're not already a paid member. So that way, all of the collaboration that goes on in this group is going to be relevant to everyone in the group because they're paid members. All right, so you're going to be getting information about the company. You're going to be getting links to the presentations, any update about the business. You're going to get there. All the leadership about this particular opportunity is going to come in this group, and you're only going to be a part of this group if you're a paid member, not an interested member. You're going to have to be a paid member already, referred by somebody or however it works, and participating in this particular opportunity before you can become a part of this group. Now, this group right here is it's not going to be set up like the Facebook feed. It's going to be a regular feed, more like a WhatsApp or Telegram feed. That's all this is a regular chat. And in this chat, let me see. In this chat, I think I'll take you to the other space in a minute. In that chat, if I go in here, okay, so I, again, have to request to be a member before I can even show you, but it's basically just a regular chat where you can post pictures, you can post different documents if you want to, just like a regular WhatsApp chat, okay, or a Telegram group, okay? You're gonna be in this group, but that group is gonna be exclusive for paid and participating members of that particular opportunity. So that way it is segmented out, and all the, it's not going to be people that's there just as a fly on the wall. If you're in that group, is because you're a participating member in that group. All right. And so that's what that is going to be like. There'll be more that will be added here as well later on. All right. And then the different memberships that we have for the membership program. Okay, it's not showing okay. Again, I'm here as a member. I need to give Evelyn Butler access to these areas so you can see them. Let me go into the admin side so you can see that more. Okay, so we have the welcome here and the expressions of gratitude. The expressions of gratitude, that space, I'm going to set that up to be more like a Facebook feed, because here's where you can go in this Facebook feed and you can post the encouraging words, the different digital cards that encourage people. If you want to go in there and just give a praiseworthy report, you want to give a prayer request, just as more of going to be a, inspirational collaboration is going to be taking place in this group here. And I will have this laid out like Facebook feed, whereas the other groups are going to be laid out like a regular WhatsApp chat. And I have the ability to do that either way. So that is what we're going to have in our space so far. Let me go here and I'm going to take questions in just a moment. Let me go and do a reshare of this. Let me stop sharing for a moment because I want to take you in to show you. I'm going to have to go and show you from a perspective of an admin. And all right, let me just show you from this perspective. This here is going to be, you can be able to see more of what's going on. So let me share it with you this way. So I'm logged in now as an admin and I get to see a lot more. And all this is being worked out, is still kind of being put together. By next week when I bring everybody into the room, it'll be a lot better. Okay, so here is, I'm logged in as myself now, and as a member, I can see all the other members that are here. And as here, you can see my assistant here, right? Okay, so all of you will be in these bubbles as you're coming in as members. You'll be in here as bubbles, okay? You can see all the different members that are here. It's just one member here right now, all right? If I go to the actual home of Big Tribe, come into the collaboration area, and here you'll be able to see the different posts. Okay, so this is the feed right here. No, not this is the feed, but I think it's giving it's asking questions. So you'll have a question as you come in. We can do surveys. We'll be able to do surveys. We'll be able to take polls. All that can happen within this platform. Okay, so that's really what this is, a feed for that. All right, so all that is going to be coming in. You'll have access to. All right, and then you have the Opportunity Center. Here, if you look off to the side here, all the menus are on the side, and you can see the Opportunity Center. Here's the welcome. The welcome page is going to give you information about each opportunity. You'll be able to come in there, and each opportunity that you have, if you're not a member of that opportunity, you'll be able to go to a description page to be able to learn all that you can learn about that opportunity. There may be videos, there may be links to videos, maybe link to a YouTube page or whatever, all so that you can learn about the opportunity. And if you're interested in it, then you can, ask more questions about how you can get involved and things of that nature. And then after you become a paying participant, then you can become a part of a group in that particular opportunity. All right, so that's how it's going to be laid out. So this is the NADEC trading platform. If you're a group here, this is just a post that I put in. Anybody that's in the NADEC, this is basically how the chat is going to look. Okay, you can see the members of that group by going there, or you can go to the chat and you can see all the chat. Right now it's just one post in this chat, but you can see here, I can start a new post right here. Okay, and I can go ahead and post that chat, in there, and it's basically laid out the same way any other chat is. You can go in there and you can add pictures, you can add GIFs, the same way you would in a WhatsApp chat. So that's basically a chat that's going to be specific for the NADEC trading community. Another one that's for the Send-It community, another one for the Cryptex community, another one for the Miracle Cash community, and any other opportunity that we have is going to be a specific chat for that opportunity. All right, so that's the center, the Opportunity Center. All right, and then we have the Blockchain IQ membership, where we have anybody that has purchased this. Now, also, if you are Right now, this is visible because I am in the admin mode. But if you're not a member of the Blockchain IQ community, you won't even see this. The Opportunities Center, you'll see all the opportunities, but if you're not a member, you won't even see this because we're going to be marketing and promoting the membership in so many different ways because there's going to be people that's going to be becoming a part of a member of our community that's not a member of our community right now because we will be marketing this and our community will grow a great deal, all right, from this. So if you're not a member, you won't even see this. But once you become a member, you will only see the areas that you're a member of. If you purchase the Digital IQ, then you'll become a member of that. You'll see that. If you purchase the Entrepreneur, then you'll see that. If you purchase the IQ Partner, then you'll see that. So you'll only see the ones that you have become a member of. All right. And that's going to be here. And as you go in here, you'll be able to go in here and you'll see the course outline and all that is going to be laid out right here in this area. You'll have access to all the resources in this area that you have become a part of. All right. And then, of course, the God space is going to be the same way. We're calling it God's space. And you're going to have this gratitude area. Again, it's going to be laid out like Facebook. You'll be able to see all the fees and the collaboration in this space here for our expressions of gratitude here in this space. All right. So that's primarily how it's going to be laid out. As it's more populated and becomes more developed, we'll be able to see more about how this works and getting you all involved with that. All right, so now I'm going to take some questions. Also, along with the questions, feedback in terms of what you think. Does it sound like something that's going to be fun, that we're going to be able to participate in collaboratively? You know, is it something that you're looking forward to? You know, give me some feedback along those lines to kind of help me make this the best thing for all of us. So if you can raise your hands or put in the chat your comments about what you think. Okay, Nandi.
Yes, hi, how are you?
Okay, how are you?
Good. Two questions. How does a person go about submitting their program? And two, did you know that Cryptex and Miracle Cash is a scam? I don't know if that's just a place.
Sounds so familiar, Bob. I know your voice, so you know. Why don't you just come here and learn how to make some money instead of being so?
I make real money. I make $300,000 a year doing trading.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. You are so broke and so poor along with
broke. How was the rally, Tammy?
You're just broke. You're broke. Why don't you just go and do something constructive with yourself? Okay, instead of you trying to
I make real trading, unlike
instead of being so disruptive, why don't you just go
you promote bullshit after bullshit.
Constructive with yourself, okay?
I do real shit. Unlike you, you just promote.
You are not even constructive. You are just disruptive. Go and make some real money. Go and understand and learn this space so that you can know what it's all about and you can be able to effectively distinguish what is a scam and what's not a scam. You and your cronies, you're out there, you're calling everything out there when people trying to do the right thing, you want to call it all a scam and you don't even have an idea of what you're talking about. Go and learn the space, okay? Stop being so disruptive. And the only thing you have in your mind, the only mindset that you have is how you can be disruptive. You don't take the time out to learn. You don't take the time out to find out what's going on. You don't take the time to find out the real value of what people bring to this space. You just want to criticize it and call everything a scam. You're not going to stop anybody from doing anything. So I don't even know why you waste the time to come out here to do all this. Why do you bother? You're not going to stop anything. You're not going to stop anything from happening. The space is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. So why don't you go back to Toms River, New Jersey, okay, and figure out how you can make some real money, okay? Because I know what you're broke behind. You out here just trying to be disruptive, all right? So goodbye. All right. Anybody else have a question? Go ahead, Marcia. How are you today?
Bitcoin Rodney got locked up though, didn't he? And you're next.
Really?
I know.
You are another one coming in as my members, and I know you as well. And Mr. I don't even want to say your name because it just burns my tongue every time I even think about it. But you another one. You go out there and all you know how to do is to be disruptive. Why don't you learn about what's going on? And I know you're not making any money. You know, all you're out there is just telling your stories about how your family has committed suicide and you are so broken up and you're so mad about it and you're so disruptive about it. Why don't you go out there and figure out how you can go and make some real money? Okay, go make some real money so you can learn how to be effective in this world, in this community, be effective in this life, instead of you trying to be disruptive all over the place with people. Go out there and figure out how you can really make some real money and be really, really helpful to people. You're not being helpful to anybody. You're just not. Let's see, where is my... You know, you're not going to stop me from doing what I'm doing, because I'm going to do what I'm doing, because I am God ordained. You know, I am God ordained, and people that are God ordained and highly favored is not going to have the problem of being derailed by people like yourselves. Okay, you're not going to stop me from doing what I'm doing because I'm ordained to do it. Okay, and you ought to know something about that, because I know that you live a poor life of being upset because your mother and your father, your mother don't like you, your father committed suicide, your sister committed suicide, the Jehovah's Witness ruined your life, and so therefore you want to go out there and try to ruin everybody else's life. Okay, what I'm doing is legitimate. I am here because I'm supposed to be here. I am blessed and highly favored. I am sharing my gift. I'm very gifted and I am sharing my gift. And you need to, if you don't want to respect that, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Did someone lock the chat for me? Trying to see how I can. This is this new I don't even know how to do it because show chat. Okay, here we go. Lock the meeting. Yeah, I like it when they come on. You want to come on and speak? Come on and speak. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about the meaningless things that you're wasting your precious, precious time in life doing stuff like this. And why? When something legitimate and wonderful is going on to help people advance themselves in their lives, and all you guys can find yourself to waste your time to do is to be disruptive. And if you got me out there in your room, in your room, and you're showing this, thank you very much for doing so, because I want people to know about what we're doing, because we have wonderful things going on. So if you're actually doing that, wonderful.
Hi, Anak. Good to see you.
Where's that coming from?
My keyboard has finally given up.
Naku, nanay.
All right. Wait a minute. I can't find the chat. Invite. That's all. Here's that.
What are you looking for, Tammy?
I'm looking to lock the chat.
Oh.
That's what I'm trying to do as well. I can't seem to find the option.
I can't find it. I know.
Chat.
Notes. Those tools. Okay, I think I have it. Okay, there you go. I have it. I've done that. All right, the chat is locked. So any other cronies of those knuckleheads want to come in here and talk, please raise your hand. Come on, you can speak. You're freely able to speak here. I want to know that you're here, and if you got me on blast on your channel, that's wonderful. For those of you that are looking on this wonderful opportunity, feel free to come and talk to me about it. We're doing some beautiful, beautiful things. We invite you to come and be a part of what we're doing so that you can advance yourselves, learn what this space is all about, make some money in this space, and really do something constructive in this space, because it's here to stay. And even though you have people that's discouraging you from getting involved, don't be discouraged. Come forth and get involved in this space, because it's going to govern your life one way or another. Okay. And then you have people that are out there discouraging you to get involved because they think that everything out there is a scam. Everything is not a scam. I'm against scams as well, but you don't find me wasting my time going out there and calling everything a scam and infiltrating people's rooms and being disruptive just because you want to be disruptive. You know, how effective is that? It's not effective at all. Who is it benefiting? It's not benefiting anybody. You're not going to stop anybody from doing anything. You're just going to give me more power to do what I'm doing, especially if you want to blast me on your YouTube channel. You know, blast me on your YouTube channel so that all the people that are watching can see how wonderful and highly blessed and favored Tammy Jackson is, and how much she is facilitating the change in people's lives and making wonderful impact in people's lives. All
Amen.
right. All right. So anybody else want to speak here? Miriam? Is this another hijacked site? A hijack?
Hi, Tammy.
Okay, this is the real Yolande. Come on, Yolande. How are
Hi,
you?
hi. How are you? It's one of your fans.
That's right. A real fan, right?
Yes, yes. And you look wonderful. And yeah, back up and going again. So this is wonderful, Tammy, because again, you know, true to our hearts, the education component is so important at this point in time that we're going through this worldwide system that is changing very, very much. So I thank you for this. This was, you know, one of our reasons for getting involved before, and then a lot of things happened, and now we're on here with you, and really, really happy that your focus is there. And it is about building the generational wealth, and it's also about educating. So we're not doing things out of fear. We're not doing things out of anger. We're not doing things out of regret. We're working with the higher energies and gratitude. And I love that you have a gratitude section, because it's all we can do. All we can do is, as you said, the only reason we live and breathe is because we have gifts that we're supposed to distribute and do things with.
Yes.
Right? And so thank you for reminding us about that and helping to educate about it and teach about it. And I'm not going to stay too long. I know that you've been so busy and getting things together. I do want to just get any updates you have on the Canadian version of the NADEX, because you started talking a little about it and it was very exciting, and you know, everyone's like, okay. Anything you can tell us.
I'm still working on something. I have an individual I need to speak with, and I was talking with Edwin and a few others about this as well. So I am looking at something that, well, first of all, Double Vision is working on a signal piece as well, where they are negotiating another platform in addition to the NADEX platform. We'll be using MT5 and receiving signals for that. And that's going to be open, you know, globally, you know, internationally. That's going to be available. But I'm also looking at something else where people, you know, in other countries, and I don't even know if this is going to work, but I'm going to look into it and give it a try, and we'll be able to give it a try for people to be able to, you know, get an ID that they can actually use to participate in the NADEX platform. So I'm looking into that, and we're seeing if that's going to be able to work as well. So I'll let you know
Actually,
about
I was going to ask you in terms of, because again, this the VPN, which is you know, if it is that someone has a VPN, would they be able to be part of? No.
So you can't do it by way of VPN, because VPN does not allow, you know, you still have to do KYC, and VPN does not let you, not protect you from that. Doesn't, you know, that doesn't, you know, VPN just hides your location. But when you have to literally identify yourself through KYC, then that VPNs can't help you with that.
It wouldn't be, yeah. I figured that. I figured that because again, we're doing real trading here, and that would think. Okay, well, waiting with a bated breath, and so happy to see you smiling and bright, and I know you must have been very energized with your rally yesterday, and so that's good.
Yes, very much so.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much. Thank
the
you
rally
for
was
all that you
exciting. Yeah,
do.
you're welcome. You're welcome, Yolande. Thank you as well.
Take care.
Me too. Okay. Hide your location and make it harder for others to track your online. Okay, so that is us going live on somebody else's YouTube channel. We're obviously still there. Oh, I want you to let them stay. I want you to stay. But since they got me live on their YouTube channel, maybe they can still continue to hear what we're saying. Tim, is that you?
Yeah, this is me, but the other one isn't.
There's another Tim out here too?
There's another Crypto Futures.
There is. That's okay. That's okay. Let them hang out. Y'all can hang out because you know, I like this. I like the extra exposure, the extra view that people get a chance to kind of come in and see what we're doing. This helps with my marketing. You know, we're going to be marketing this anyway internationally. So, hey, come on in, come and get involved. Blockchain IQ, Blockchain IQ membership program. Come and get involved here. You're going to learn something. You're going to be blessed. You're going to make money. And it's going to be all legitimate, okay? Come and join the tribe, be a part of what we're doing, get to know people, get to understand people, get to learn, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. So please just come on board. Excuse me. Anybody else have any comments that they want to make? Questions that they may have with regards to the platform? All right. Hi, Lola.
Hello, Tammy. I like your energy today.
Thank you.
Sounds very, very interesting. Do you have an idea of how long it would take for the whole thing to come together?
So I'm going to kind of be building the plane as I fly it. All right. So bringing the tribe into the platform is going to be the first thing I'm going to focus on, getting that collaboration going, getting us, acquainted with the space. That's going to be happening first. And obviously the membership part of it is going to be where the education is going to be. That is going to probably be rolled out another maybe 2-3 weeks at the most, where that's going to go. And even that is going to be slowly building. I don't want to wait until all the content is there and ready. So I'm going to add some content and repurpose some content that I already have so people can start learning. And I'm going to, begin to add and build on top of that. Bring anyone that does purchase the platform. I'm going to be bringing in the live experts to begin to start teaching along those lines. And then that will become evergreen video that people can go back and refer to. So the content, as far as the educational part, is going to be ongoingly and be continually built. But when it does roll out, it will have, some content there that they'll be able to get started on. But again, I am working with a coach that is very much familiar with the platform, and she's going to continue to help me lay it out appropriately so I can put, all my resources in the right place. So that part is probably going to take another 2 to 3 weeks. But next week is when I intend to start bringing in the tribe so that we can start collaborating in this space.
That's really interesting. Can't wait.
Yes, I'm excited about it.
One thing I wanted to say, and you used to do this, I think it might be also helpful if we all kind of have our cameras open, maybe just for the five minutes once we all kind of come in so that we know who is who.
Right. Well, another good thing about this, and I didn't want to say this because I know that I am being recorded live on some infidels YouTube channel, someone that doesn't have anything else to do with their lives except for to be disruptive instead of being out there making some money, who I know is like just flat broke. But anyway, our platform has our own video program. So we don't even have to use Zoom. All right. We're not even going to be using Zoom, and only those that are a part of our tribe is going to be having access to our meetings. All right. Because the program has a built-in video recording and video meeting access. So we'll be able to do go live meetings and all that kind of stuff, but it's only going to be infected for people that are a member of our group. And to become a member of our group, there will be a verification process so that we can make sure that those that are there for the right reasons are going to be there and not for those that are there for the wrong reasons. So our space will be sacred, and it's going to take us to help make sure that it stays that way. All right, to say that way. But yes, that's the good thing about the platform. Even when I was getting this one right here developed, this platform right here that was being developed, this platform that I was going to have custom developed for us, it was also going to have a sacred video meeting a component to it as well. So fortunately, our new platform has this as well. So I'm excited to get this going so that we can have our own sacred space and not have all these unnecessary disruptions that we have to address.
That's excellent.
Yeah. Awesome. I hear you, Trisha. This is danger ground. That's right. This is danger ground. In fact, let me just play this song for that person that is so disruptive. Since you got me live on here, I have a song just for you. Let me play this song that is just for you. Yep. A minute. Wait a minute, where is it? This is perfect. Oh, here we go. This is perfect. All right, let me play this. This is just for you, Mr. Like I said, I don't even like saying your name, but this is just for you. Let me stop the recording.
Recording stopped.
And I want you to listen carefully so that you can understand and know who you're dealing with, okay? You need to understand this. This is just for you.
Chosen generation, we've been called for to show His excellence. Hey, all I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am. We are a chosen generation, we've been called for to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me, for I know who I am. I know who God says I am, what He says I am, where He says I'm at. I know who I am. I know who God says I am, what He says I am, where He says I'm at. I know who I am. I'm working in power, I work in miracles, I live a life of favor. I know who I am. I'm working in power, I work in miracles, I live a life of favor, for I know who I am. Hey. Hey. We are a chosen generation, we've been called for to show His excellence. Yeah. All I require for life, God has given me, and I know who I am. We are a chosen generation, we've been called for to show His excellence. All I require for life, God has given me. Take a look at me, I'm a wonder. It doesn't matter what you see now. Can you see His glory? Oh, I know who I am. Take a look at me, I'm a wonder. It doesn't matter what you see now. Can you see His glory? Oh, I know who I am. Say, I know who I am. Let your voice shine up. I know who I am. How many of you know who you are? Come on. Come on. Let the world know who you are. Come on. Come on. Everybody shout out. I know who I am. It's your voice shout out. I know who I am. In your workplace, going out and coming in, declare it. Say I know who I am. Every day, going out, coming in, declare it. Say I know who I am.
Know who we are, so you can try to do anything, but you can't mess with God's anointing. We are highly favored. We're blessed. And there's nothing you can do to change that. So be careful of who you are messing with, okay? Just like Trisha said, that's the danger zone, okay? Be careful. All right, listen, love you guys. Thank you for this, having that time together. It was wonderful.
Love you too.
Hopefully those that need to see that and understand that they're messing around.
Thank you, Queen Tammy.
You're welcome. All right, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful time. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. It's Friday. Thank you for coming on this call with me today. If you have any ideas about what we're doing, please let me know. Thomas, is this really you, or are you a crony as well? Go ahead and speak.
Just name one opportunity that
All right, so I'm going to take you guys. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And
Yes,
we'll
thank
check and we will see you guys next time. You don't get the chance to have your face on my show, Mr. DeHecker. You look like a clown. You look like Bozo. So you can't come onto my hair and show your face because I don't like what you look like. You look like, you know who he looks like? He looks like Joker from Batman. You know, that's what he looks like, you know. Joker from Batman. He's got the perfect face for the Joker.
Yes, he does. Yeah, he does.
And that's what he is. He's a Joker.
And he's not worthy.
That's right. You don't need to have your face on my show. But you need
Stay
to
blessed, Tammy.
Thank you.
Stay blessed.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
We know
Bye,
you
bye,
are, Tammy.
Tammy. Bye, Lola.
Bye.
You have a
Good
blessed
weekend,
weekend.
class.
You too. Bye-bye.
Take